ETKC News at 9. Hello everyone, I'm Miranda Francis and I'm your anchorwoman. And trending tidings, today in the studio, it's been a fantastic Friday and all. We'll be celebrating another decade. Hello 80s. On today's show, we'll be going to Tasia with entertainment.
Hey, I really can't get this. This week's hot songs that are rising on the charts are Funky Town by Lips Inc., 1999 by Prince, Upside Down by Diana Ross, How Will I Know by Whitney Houston, and especially rising Billie Jean, Rock With You, and Bad by Michael Jackson. You can catch these three songs on his upcoming tour, Bad. Don't forget to check out ET, Breakfast Club, and Rocky 3 in theaters near you.
Thank you, Tasia. Next up, we'll be going to Kendra with Politics and Values.
Hello, and now with politics. Ronald Reagan just defeated Carter, and his term has officially been recognized as the Reagan Revolution. His plan is known as supply-side economics. It is said to help political realignment in the U.S. in favor of conservatism, domestic and foreign policies. This new rights movement has sparked a new era of conservatism. Reagan, being a conservative, is advocating for industrial deregulation and reductions in government spending and tax cuts for individuals and corporations. This resulting in an increase of yuppies, which is business people or businessmen. This has sparked more opportunities for married women to be present in the workplace. Also, congrats to O'Connor being the first woman appointed to Supreme Court.
Lastly, in the show, we'll be going to Caitlin with updates on the economy and technology.
Hello! In the economy, we are currently in a deep recession. Business bankruptcy has rose 50% since the previous year. Unfortunately for the farmers who were hit pretty hard, agriculture export prices have declined and crop price has failed. This just in, Microsoft and Windows have split into two different companies. I like to see how that competition goes. Oh man, have you guys seen the new cell phone? It's huge! Computers are becoming common along with CD players and the new gaming system for children. What is it? The Game Boy.
We're going to talk about 80s. Back in the 80s was the best years of my life. There were house parties. Everybody on the block had a house party every weekend. Selling hot dogs, charging $1 at the door. We come in our bell bottoms or our leg warmers. We wore Gloria Vanderbilt jeans, Lee jeans, which they still sell them in the JCPenney. I saw them. Those were our jeans. You know, now you got all these fancy jeans that you can't even afford. We have those little white tennis shoes you can buy at Walgreens. They were $2 in the 80s. Now they want to sell them as Sperry's or canvas shoes, and they're the same shoes. Then you want to talk about our music? Oh, our music was the best music ever. You had Prince, you had Michael Jackson, we had Luther Vandross, we had Whitney Houston, oh, just to name a few. We had the best music ever. Now all this rap that you don't even know what they're saying.
My name is Tandy Francis, and I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In the 80s, I was 7 years old. In 1980, going to Kearney Elementary School. Michael Jackson was all the rage. I remember that year for our May Day celebration, we had a Michael Jackson dance that probably about 500 children in the school learned at gym class. And at May Day, we all performed it at the same time. We had big paper gloves with silver glitter on it doing the Michael Jackson Beat It dance. In the 80s is when they started having beta machines and VCRs, and we were one of the first people on the block to have one. And my mom taped every Michael Jackson video that came out. Prince also was started in the 80s or became famous in the 80s. So between Prince, Michael Jackson, and probably U2, those were all of the great bands and groups at the time. We played on hot summer days. Donkey Kong was the rage and Pac-Man was the rage. So we used to ride our bikes and skate all over the city. And we used to play like we were in video games and roll barrels down the street and jump over them on our skates.
1980s was a very, very good time. We had really good movies like Purple Rain and The Last Dragon. We had singers who really could sing like Prince, Janet Jackson, and my youngest child's favorite, Michael Jackson. And we had Whitney Houston. There wasn't all this auto-tune. They just had really good voices. It was a good time.
Thanks for watching ETKC News at 9.